You're watching CITV with Jamie Moyer, left-handed pitcher of the Philadelphia Phillies.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to another edition of Colonial Baseball. On this April 23rd, 2019, we have a match between the Plymouth Whitemarsh Colonials and the Wissahickon Trojans. Both teams are in conference play today, as it is 4-6 Wissahickon taking on the 5-5 Plymouth Whitemarsh Colonials. Both teams is a grudge match for a conference spot, as they both met each other early in the season. Both teams coming off recent losses, two in a row for both teams, trying to pick up the play on both sides. Starting on the bump today for the Colonials will be number 20, Ben Mascio. He's a younger person for the Colonials. Already pitching 31 innings for the Colonials. Playing in 10 games. Already has a 3-1 record, which is looking very good for the Colonials as they need this win today. And the starting lineups for Wissahickon baseball would be number 13, Jackson Tappan. Number 11, Brian Haynes. Number 4, Joe Hornig. Number 2, Bobby McFarland. Number 3, Eddie Fortescue. Number 22, Brian Menhart. Number 15, Andrew Booth. Number 24, J.T. Culp. And number 7, Ryan Keys. And here are the Colonials taking the field for the first time today. It's a beautiful day today. It's just above 80 degrees, the first one of the year. A few clouds around, but no showers in sight. We'll have a clear day for some baseball. This year, so far, the Colonials, the pitching matches between Brett Bonner and Ben Mascio. Ben Mascio being more time as one of the younger fellows on the PW baseball team. With an ERA just of 1.581, which is shocking for a young player like himself, with a stature at a varsity level. Surprising to see someone of his stature. Brett Bonner, being an older player, has an ERA of 3.818, just a little high, but also pitching 18 innings so far. Only showing a 1-2 record for them also. In the Colonials' 5-5 venture of their season so far. Quick player meeting on the mound just to make sure everyone's on the same page. Messi on the sign, the windup on the pitch, and first pitch today. 3:45 start for the Colonials. The ball in the dirt going to be kept right in front by catcher Jacob Nunez. Jackson Tappan, his first plate appearance today. Currently batting a .364 for the Trojans. Grounder up right to the shortstop, grounded and just missed by the third baseman, but the shortstop thrown in the dirt, but corralled by number 9, first baseman for the Colonials. One man down so far in the first inning. Might have been the pitch by Mascio. Gonna be a little high. Wissahickon batters taking their first pitches a little high today. Putting into a batter's count. Another pitch that's a bit outside for ball 2. And Brett Bottinger making that insane dirt catch right there to get the first out for the Colonials. Usually on the pitcher mound making a great performance. Another pitch by Ben Mascio, just a little outside. Going back to the count, trying to get even. One up in the pitch. Takes strike number 1. Pitch fouled off. Bring it to a full count. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Ben Mascio got another one. Shows extreme stature by the young pitcher. Coming back from a 3-0 count, going back, battling back to an even count, and striking him out. Stepping to the plate, right fielder Joe Hornig for Wiss. Currently batting a .333 on the season. Mascio the delivery. At the first pitch strike looking. Line up in the pitch for Mascio. A big hack for Hornig for strike number 2. 1-2 count. A big swing, but that's going to end up out of play for a foul ball. Bring it back to a 1-2 count. Just trying to stay alive here. The payoff pitch to Hornig. Going to be in the dirt, kept in front by catcher Kevin Riley. 2-2 count. A hit deep into left field, a laser caught, and that'll end the side. A ground out, a strikeout, and a lineup for the Wissahickon Trojans will strike out the side. Still hitless, going to the bottom of the first inning. Wissahickon now taking the field. Pitcher Tyler Friedman on the year. And the starting lineup for the Colonials will go like this. Joe Jakonski starting off. Drew Cleach, Kevin Riley, pitcher Ben Mascio, Jacob Nunez, Anthony Tomasetti, Brett Bottinger, Mike Orinsky, and Richie Werner. Big bats this year so far for PW have been Kevin Riley and Anthony Tomasetti, racking up a few dingers across the season. And it looks like Coach Monero is really spreading out the lineup, trying to get some runs across the plate early. And even the lineup spreadly. so far for pitcher. So far this year for Tyler Friedman, the pitcher, he has an ERA of 2.03. It's a 2-0 record. He has 2 wins so far in the season. Looking to make it 3. Batting now for the Colonials, number 11, Joe Jakonski. No. Joe Jakonski so far has 31 at-bats so far with 10 hits. Batting so far 323. Tyler Friedman, they're ready for the delivery for the first pitch for the Trojans. He's going to take a ball inside. Wind up in the pitch. Takes strike 1, right down the gut. Friedman the delivery. The 1-1 count. A swing and a hit. That's gonna get to center field. It's gonna get down for extra bases. Rounding first, going to second. Second, rounding for third. Just trips and falls, loses his footing. Will get back to second safely for a deep line double. Already the player in scoring position for the Colonials, not looking good for the Trojans, as at bat right now, number 15, Drew Cleach. So far for Drew, having 28 at bats and 6 hits, and 1 home run, also including into the Colonials run fest so far this season. Freeman's taking his time, getting his pitch. And the delivery to Cleach. A swing and a cut for a foul ball. Taking right back for the Colonials dugout. 0-1 count. So far, Drew is batting at .214, not showing how much power he really has. The delivery pitch for 0-1, a chop swing out to left field. An athletic play by the left fielder for the Trojans. Putting down Drew Cleach for the first out of the inning. Now batting for the Colonials, number 22, Kevin Riley. Freeman the look and the deal, and the swing cut to the first baseman. An easy play at first, but will advance Joe Jakonski up to third base on the sacrifice base hit. Two down so far for the Colonials. Bring up pitcher number 20, Ben Mascio. He can deal out pitches on the mound, but now he really gets to show he does the plate. So far with 31 at-bats and 7 hits. And 4 RBIs to show for his credit. Back at .226 so far in the season, taking a ball low. Freeman the set, and the deal. The pitch and watches that one all the way through for a strike. The pitch. And a nice cut liner to the gap between left and center. That'll bring home Joe Jakonski for the Colonials' first run of the game. Will make the turn, but no look for extra bases. He'll end up with a single and an RBI so far, making that 5 in the season for him. bring up number 2, Jacob Nunez, to the plate. So far in the season, he has 26 at-bats and 6 hits. Bringing in 5 RBIs in the season so far. Trying to look to make it 6. Mascio with a lead off of first base. A pickoff, and he's safe at first. Making sure he's keeping him close there at first base. He's back in the box. That's set. And from the deal, quick stride, a pop. Back on the Colonial drive, right behind the Wissahickon dugout. Mascio taking actually a couple steps, getting picked off again. No tag there, just making sure he's staying close. From the pitch. A short stride, and he's going to try and get him out at second. The pitch is overthrown, but backed up by second baseman Jackson Tapman for the Wissahickon Trojans, but otherwise Ben Mascio will make it safely to second base on the steal. Freeman trying to keep his mind on the batter right now. The pitch. And a nice hit liner right to the gap of left and center again for the Colonials. Mascio putting the wheels on, making it to home safely. Nunez looking for the turn to second base, getting half on the base path, not making it, but making a RBI single, driving the runner home from second base. Colonials already up 2-0 so far in the game. Batting now, the home run hitter for the Colonials, number 19, Anthony Tomasetti. So far with 23 at-bats and only 2 hits, but one of those is a long fly ball. Known by many of the players to have a lot of power. Nunez with a short lead off of first base. Framing the windup in the deal. A nice hit by Anthony, a pop up to short, shallow right field, but will be fielded easily by the center fielder and will retire the side. The Colonials will bring up 5 to the plate and bring 2 home. But we sat down by the Wissahickon Trojans, making the score 2-0 right now. Heading to the top of the second inning. Due up for the Trojans, pitcher Tyler Friedman, first baseman Eddie Fortescue, and left fielder Brian Menhard.
Scoreboard. Do you know what those numbers are? Where it says 000?
Not a clue, sorry. They keep changing it, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, they keep changing.
This Thursday also featuring on CITV Girls Lacrosse right here at PW against Upper Dublin. That'll be a good one to watch. Ben Massey ready for the second inning of play. The one up in the quick deal will come out the batter immediately with a strike. Now batting is pitcher Tyler Friedman. Massey taking his time on the mound. The wind up in the pitch. A hack by Friedman, but that will end up foul. 0-2 count to Friedman. Another hack, but will be caught by the catcher and be end of strike 3. So he's down on strikes. That is Ben Massio's second strikeout of the day. Now batting first baseman for the Trojans, Eddie Fortescue. This year batting a .407 with 27 appearances and 11 hits. A good stat for this early in the season so far. Looking at another strike. Ben Massey not taking his time and working the pitches out of the zone. He's just giving these hard strikes right down the gut. A ground out to second base. And a routine ground ball. Caught made by Brett Bottinger. And nice field by number 2, Jacob Nunez at second base. Putting 2 down so far for the Trojans. Now batting left field, Brian Menhard for the Trojans. Trojans so far with most of these starting players, the fairly high batting average. Him batting a .320 in the season so far. First pitch strike. Not surprising so far by Massio. Massio the wind up in the pitch. Swinging strike. And that will end this. That will strike on the side actually for the Colonials. Massio's third strikeout of the game, keeping them hitless. That inning, Massio pitched 0 balls, surprisingly. Only dealing out 8 pitches and setting down 3 runners pretty easily. Due up now for the Colonials is first baseman Brett Bottinger, left fielder Mike Orinsky, and center fielder Richie Werner. My mistake, batting now, designated hitter, Jesse Jakonski. so far, only with 9 plate appearances with 1 hit to show. His first pitch is a strike. Freeman trying to dust back his bottom of the first performance and trying to come back to the second inning a little more lively. The set and the delivery. Jakonski not taking that one, taking the ball outside. Freeman taking his time on the mound. The windup in the pitch. A healthy hack by Jakonski. Found that one behind home plate. A 1-2 count to Jakonski. The 1-2 delivery. On its way. Another hack. Foul ball toward the Trojans dugout. Keeping it 1-2. The delivery. A high pop-up right on the infield. In foul territory, caught for out number 1. That pop-up will bring left fielder Mike Orensky to the plate. So far with 27 appearances and 8 hits. And 1 home run in the season so far. Bringing in 8 RBIs in the season so far, looking to improve that stat. The windup and pitch to Orinsky. A healthy hack for strike number 1. From the set and the deal. Swing and a miss for Orinsky, his second attempt at hitting the ball. 2 strikes so far. 0-2 count. Freeman with the pitcher's count, getting his pitch. The set and the deal. A hack this time, and this one going to get down in right field, back to the fence. Looking for 2, really willing it for second base. Will beat the throw, and he's safe at second base. A 2-bagger for Mike Orensky. Coming back from a pitcher's count, 0-2 count, and just putting that one right into right center field, right into the gap for a 2-bagger. Bringing up center fielder Richie Warner. Not a usual 9-spot hitter, going 18 for 2 in the season so far. 18 appearances, 2 at-bats. Making sure the catch and the pitch are on the same page right now. Quick mound meeting. First pitch ball. And a hit, that one will just get to the warning track. That was a deep fly ball. That one had a chance, but Orensky will have to run back to second base to tag up. Sitting down the Colonials to their second out. Just looking at 2 pitches right there, sending a ball deep to center field. I think if that one went any further to right or left field, that would have been gone. But we'll end up in the center fielder's mitt for the second out of the inning. Bringing up back to the top of the order, Joe Jakonski. Start off the Colonials hitting parade with a double on a 1-1 count. So they intentionally walk Jakonski to try and get that easy first base play with 2 outs. Not sure what that was for, but now batting right fielder Drew Cleesh. Oh, and that pitch is going to run inside and get Drew 2, which will load the bases for catcher Kevin Riley. A pinch opportunity for pitcher Tyler Friedman. Already walking 2 batters in a row.
Now batting for the Colonials, number 22, Kevin Riley.
Kevin Riley grounding out to second base his first time up. Trying to improve performance with a loaded base situation. 2 outs. Before that, we'll have a quick mound meeting by the coach. Looks like the coach is checking with his pitcher, making sure everything's alright on the bump. Seeing the bases loaded so far this early in the game is not a good situation for the Trojans. That is already 2-0. Both the batter and pitcher set. And the 2-out pitch. Here's a ball 1 outside, and a little low too. The windup in the pitch. Taking ball 2 outside. The 2-0 pitch. A swing, and that one will just end down the line, foul. 2-1 count. Went with the pitch a little high, keep making sure the base runners are in their paths. The 3-1 count. Freeman 1 pitch away from walking home the 3rd run of the game for the Colonials. The 3-1 payoff pitch. The delivery. And he's going to walk him. Not sure what's going on in Freeman's mind right now on the mound, but whatever it is, he's got to get it out of there. With the bases loaded, opportunity on 2 outs. Walking home a play, making it 3-0 for the Colonials. Bringing pitcher Ben Massey to the plate. Already with 1 hit and a 1 RBI. And a stolen base. Also that last walk making Freeman's 3rd walk of the game and in the inning in a row. The wind up in the pitch. A good swing by Massey. That one's going to get down for extra bases, and that's going to be trouble for the Trojans. Massey rounding second, looking for 3, but getting the stop sign and getting only 3 runs home for the Colonials, clearing the base path, and Ben Massey with his 2nd hit of the game, getting down in the gap between center and left field. Really breaking open the lead for the Colonials, making it 6-0 now. Only just need to see 1 pitch getting that ball way back down into the left center gap. Bringing up Jacob Nunez, which is the last time he came to a bat, just last inning. Had a single and RBI. Only have to see 2 pitches to make sure of that one. Massey with a big lead again off of second base. One of them pitching and a ball outside. 2-0 count to Nunez. A hard hack getting fouled off behind the home plate, making it 2-1. The pitch, and that one's to be fouled off toward right field, just toward the fence, making it a 2-2 count. The situation, Freeman's in. Wissahickon made the decision to send number 20, Gio Diamore, to the bullpen. Already getting a pitcher up and going in the bullpen by the second inning. He's having a tough time up there. The 2-2 count, 1 man on, in scoring position. The pitch a little high, bring it to a full count, 3-2. Looking to end this painful inning for the Trojans. Taking quick time. Throwing the, looks like Freeman off whatever rhythm he's in right now. Not a good one, but Nunez set back in the box and Freeman back on the rubber. Taking his time with the set. And the 3-2 payoff pitch. It's a swinging ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop and needs to throw out for the third out of the inning. Putting down what almost been a full lineup inning for the Colonials. Bringing home 4 runs across home plate. Seeing 8 batters. It is for all you baseball fans and other PW sports fans out there. You can search up Colonial Instructional Television on YouTube to watch this baseball game and many other sports Plymouth Whitemarsh baseball games, or lacrosse, football, any kind of sports event of that kind of category. Just check out, again, Colonial Instructional Television on YouTube.com. Damasio warming up for his third inning of successful pitching, already sitting down every single batter, all 6 batters he's seen so far from Wiss. Well, what could be early, but don't jinx a no-no so far. Putting up 0 hits for the Trojans so far. Stepping out to the plate right now for the Trojans, the center fielder, Andrew Booth. Right now batting at .278 on the season. Looking for his first appearance for today's game. The one by the pitch from Mastio for the third inning. Taking for a ball. The pitch and a line to right field, getting under it. Right fielder Drew Cleash for the first out of the inning. Now pitching catcher JT Culp. Batting 150 so far in the season for him. The set and the deal for Mascio. Taking first pitch ball. Mouse with the quick set, the pitch, and a high pop-up, lifting into what should be fair territory. An easy play for left fielder Mike Orinsky, setting down already 2 batters for the Wissahickon Trojans, only on 4 pitches. The set and the deal. First pitch strike to third baseman Ryan Keys. This season batting at 200, 10 appearances, and a high pop foul right behind the booth. Making it a 0-2 count. Massey looking to retire the side once again for the 3rd time. A foul ball just tipped by the catcher right toward the Trojans' dugout. Still an 0-2 count. Massey the set. The pitch and watch is a close ball, making it a 1-2 count, trying to come back from this one. And it looks like the Colonials will strike out the side. 3 up, 3 down for Mascio, still leaving it for 0 hits for the Trojans. 6-0 Colonials lead at the end of the middle of 3rd inning. Due up for the Colonials. 3rd baseman Anthony Tomasetti. Designated hitter Jesse Jakonski, and left fielder Mike Orinsky. It also looks like we'll have a pitching change for Wissahickon. Coming into the game is Gio Diamore. After the poor 2 innings pitched by Tyler Friedman, looking to dust it off. Next time for him, Gio will take over on the mound, trying to stop whatever bleeding is happening on the Colonial side. It's already 6-0 going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And going into this bottom of the 3rd inning, still a beautiful afternoon here in PW. A sunny 78 degrees with a slight breeze coming in from left field. Making for what are PW baseball fans a very enjoyable afternoon, as it's already 6-0. Just enjoying the hot weather. And in Wissahickon's case, it's just finding good pitching and finding a way to get the bat on the ball, as they still have 0 hits. A big goose egg on the board for them.
Number 19, Anthony Tomasetti.
Batting for the Colonials. 3rd baseman Anthony Tomasetti. His first time up, he popped out. Just seeing 2 pitches his last time up. Gio's first pitch is delivery. Taking first pitch strike. The wind up in the pitch from Gio. Just getting away from the catcher. It's going to be a ball way high and inside. 1-1 count. Delivery Tomasetti. That's going to be popped up way above the Colonials dugout. And will just get out of play for strike 2. 1-2 count to Tomasetti. Gio finding his pitch. The windup and the delivery. Another ball in the dirt, making it 2-2. As I saw Gio warm up earlier in the bullpen in the second inning. Could see he has some crazy power on the pitch and has a chance to move the ball, but really has to corral his pitches. His 2-2 setup. And it's going to get inside and hit Tomasetti, as I have already mentioned. Already throwing 3 wild pitches, 1 in the dirt, 1 high, and 1 running inside on Anthony Tomasetti. Will put 1 base runner on base for the Colonials right now in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Now batting designated hitter, Jesse Jakonski. His first time up, he also popped up in the bottom of the 2nd inning, as he led up to what be the highest scoring inning so far for the Colonials, making it 4 runs last inning. The first pitch strike to Jakonski. Gio's one up a pitch. A nice swing. That's going to get down out in right field. He's going to round first into second. And they're going to send Tomasetti home. And they'll get in the 3rd safely. Jesse Jakonski with a sliding triple. Bring home Anthony Tomasetti. His first hit of the ball game. That great hit will bring up left fielder Mike Orensky. His first time around, he doubled and brought home a few runs. Gio's wind up and comeback pitch. Outside. Giving Tomasetti right there at the bag at 3rd base. The pitch and the pop-up just going foul. One count for Mike Orensky. A swinging strike. Now making it 1-2. Trojans catcher just keeping that 3rd baseman right in line. Anthony Tomasetti keeping close to the bag. Tomasetti with no lead. Eversley making it a larger lead. Gio DeMore with the windup of the pitch. Another cut to right field, but went up foul. The 1-2 pitch to Anthony Tomasetti. Mike Orinsky. That one's also going to foul into right field again. Just missing the outstretched glove of first baseman Eddie Fortescue. Gio setting up, working out a 1-2 count to Mike Orinsky. Already working a 7-pitch at bat so far. The one up in the pitch for the 8th. Taking a ball outside, making it 2-2. Pitch for Wensky. It's going to be a ground to the third baseman. A long throw just a bit outside, and we'll pull him off the bag as Orensky will get a, looks like to be an E5 on that play. But that will also bring home a run, making it 8-0 Colonials, bringing up center fielder Richie Werner. His first time around, he flied out deep to center field, just a few feet short of the fence. Orensky leading off of first. Gio's pitch to Richie. His first swing cut, hack to shortstop, or that's going to get through the shortstop gap, and we'll put runners on first and second. Bringing us back to the top of the order, Joe Jakonski, already batting in the first 2 innings. Trying to look for the ground bunt, just looking for the, to avoid the sacrifice, or to avoid the double play ball. Putting players in scoring position on second and third. Mike Orensky leading off second, and Richie Werner leading off of first. Gio the pitch to Jakonski. That one's going to get down. A chopper to the pitcher. Should be an easy play. A trip and a fall, but will be easily grabbed by the Wissahickon first baseman. Jakonski doing his job and getting those players back in scoring position. It's only 2 outs so far in the inning. Now batting right fielder Drew Cleach, taking a first swing hack, 0-1 count. Runners on second and third. Drew Cleach looking to run those 2 in. Already having put 2 in so far this inning. Taking ball 1, 1-1 count. The 2-1 count to Cleach. The one up in the pitch from Gio. A chopper to third base. That one's going to be a routine throw over to first base, and we'll tire the side. Oh, I'm sorry, that's making 2 outs so far. My mistake, now bringing up catcher Kevin Riley to the plate. His first 2 times at bat in the first and second inning, he grounded out to third and was walked, and then came around to score. He takes first strike. Gio sets with the man on second base. Also must mention that ground out also brought home a run for the Colonials, making it 9-0. The pitch in the high pop just out of play. Making it a 1-2 count. The one up in the pitch. Just high, 3-1 count to Drew. The 3-1 delivery. A sharp foul ball to the right field fence. A sharp hack toward third base. Or to the shortstop, and a close run, a throw to the plate. And he got him at the plate. A close play at first base from the shortstop, but a smart play by the first baseman for Wissahickon. Eddie Forsky will make the throw back to the catcher for Wissahickon. He'll make the tag out to retire the side for the Colonials. Keeping the score at 9-0 so far through 3. The Colonials have 3 runners across the plate so far that inning. After that stretch for the 3rd inning, we'll go into commercial break and come right back. Score 9-0. Colonials take the lead after 3. Welcome back to our broadcast today of Colonials baseball as they take on Wissahickon. Score right now is 9-0. Colonials have a demanding lead so far through 3. Ben Massey on the mound right now, seeing 9 batters so far through 3 and already setting down 9. 0 hits for the Trojans so far, coming up to the top of the 4th inning. Things going the Colonials' way as their hitting has been off the charts, as every batter has seen an at-bat at least every inning so far. Hopefully Wissahickon seeing the top of the order right now. Going Tappan, Haynes, Hornig, the top of the lineup. Hoping he sees some hits on the board and some runs too. The balls are in, and we'll start the top of the 4th inning, which is top of the order. Second baseman Jackson Tappan will get his first at bat of the 4th inning. His first at bat, he grounded out. Final pitch way inside for ball number 1. Second pitch strike from Ben Massio. Second pitch hacking from Tappan, going 1-2. One-two count, a swing and a miss by Jackson Tappan, setting him down. Still 9-0. Colonials take a demanding lead through 3 innings, going to the top of the 4th. Just sitting down Jackson Tappan on a 1-2 count. Making for Ben Massio's 4th strikeout of the day is delivery to shortstop Brian Haynes. First pitch ball. like a half cut by Brian Haynes, but will end up being a strike anyway, making it 1-1 count. Pitch and the hack and a foul ball. Another 1-2 count to a Trojan. Massey really taking hold of these Trojan batters, making it pitcher count so far. 1-2 count pitch. Another high foul ball, ending back up on Colonial drive once again. Way out of play. Already again sitting down 4 batters in today's game. Looking to make it 5. Ben Massey with the deal on the pitch, and a swing and a miss. A strike hack and making it 5 for Ben Massey on the day. Bringing up right fielder Joe Hornig. Last time up he lined out on a 2-2 count. The line up in the pitch. And another swing and a miss. Strike 1. Hornig, as I must say again, like many other Trojans, hitless in today's game. Seeing 1 ball, making a 1-1 count to Hornig. Master the comeback pitch. A swing and a chopper foul just behind home plate, making a 1-2 count. Macio's pitch, 1-2. Once again, a pitch in the dirt. We'll just get away from the catcher. 2-2 once again. Macio making for easy score sheet work. A 2-2 pitch. A sharp liner to left field. If this one's deep, it's gone. And that one's out of here. The first hit for the Trojans is a long fly ball to left field. The first run for the Trojans and the first hit. Horgan taking it deep to left field. Hopefully what should be starting a Trojans hitting parade leading off the one with a home run. Definitely a way to get started. Bring up the 4-spot hitter. Pinch hitter by McFarland will be going to the plate and has a quick meeting on the pitcher's mound with Ben Macio. Just to cool him down after that one self-mistake he made, ending up for Trojans' first home run of the game. The pitch in the deal to McFarland is first pitch strike. Come back quickly after that home run, an 0-2 count to McFarland. The 0-2 deal. A swing and a miss, easily retired on the side. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. 4 up, 3 down, 1 home run of the inning. That will end the Trojans' goose egg on the board, making it 9-1. Colonials still have a demanding lead after 3.5 innings, just in the middle 4 right now. Even though Ben Massey laying up that 1 home run, I do have to credit him for the 6 strikeouts he has so far in today. Truly an amazing performance so far through 4. But the Trojans will take the field, and the Colonials will get a chance to answer back to Gio Diamore, as he's still on the mound today for the Trojans. Also, the bottom of the fourth will look like this. Pitcher Ben Massey will lead off. Right after him will be second baseman Jacob Nunez and third baseman Anthony Tomasetti. Just the middle of the order line coming up. Which again brings Ben Massey to the plate again. Continuing his excellent day of pitching on the mound. So far today, having 2 hits, a 1-bagger and a 2-bagger so far for the first and second inning. Bringing in 4 RBIs for today's performance. Truly a great performance by him on both sides, defensively and offensively. Looking to continue his good play today. Pitch to Bastian, a deep fly ball to right field. This one's fair, it's gone, and it's out of here. An answer back for what happened to him back at the top of the 4th inning. A bottom of the 4th home run for Ben Massey, taking it deep to right field. Making it now 10-1 Colonials as he now crosses home plate. Must say an unbelievable performance by him today. Seeing his first pitch, seeing it deep over the wall in right field. After that crack to right field, that'll bring up second baseman Jacob Nunez. So far in his day today, he's 1 for 2 with a ground out and a single. Bring home an RBI in the first inning. Gio's pitch and deal to him. First pitch strike. Pitch to Nunez, just outside, 1-1 count. Another pitch, 2-1, getting ahead, Jacob Nunez. Gio's pitch. Swing and miss by Nunez, making it 2-2 the comeback pitch. Diamore's 2-2 pitch. And Nunez will be sat down looking. Gio's first strikeout of the day. First out for the Trojans. Bring third baseman Anthony Tomasetti to the plate. Looking to continue the Colonials hitting parade and run parade today, as it's still 10-1. First pitch strike to Tomasetti. In his 2 appearances today, he was hit by a pitch and popped out to left field. Looking to improve his day, along with the Colonials' good day. A good healthy hack fouled off by Anthony Tomasetti, making an 0-2 count. Gio's payoff in the dirt, 1-2 to Anthony. Gio Diamore trying to strike him out for the second time today. A foul ball deep behind the plate. Still an 0-2, or still a 1-2 count. Geo's 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball back to where it came from. With his 6th pitch in the count so far, the pitch. Another foul ball behind the plate. That's his 3rd straight. The pitch just a wild pitch looks like outside to Tomasetti. And they end up walking him.
Now batting for the Colonials, number 14, Jesse Jakonski.
That walk will bring up designated hitter Jesse Jakonski. So far today, he's popped out and hit a deep 3-bagger that brought home those 3 runs that were walked prior in the 3rd inning. The pitch to Jesse, a bit outside, just making the pitcher just trying to keep Tomasetti close. The 1-0 count to Jesse. Another pitch outside, just checking on that runner. G with a 2-0 comeback pitch. A hack to the 3rd baseman, looking for 2. There is going to get 1, and will not get 2. Will hang on to the ball, as only get the 1 out. May get 2 so far for the Colonials, leaving a man on first base, just beating the throw. That'll bring up left fielder Mike Orensky. So far, he hit a double. Looks like the replacement for Orinsky will be Radzwilka, as he fouls off the first one. The 0-1 pitch to Radzwilka. A ball outside, making it 1-1. Over there checking on Jakonski. But we'll get back safely. Coming back to the 1-1 count. Jakonski's leave off of first base once again. Gio's set and the pitch. A high foul ball. But will be out of play. Making it 1-2. Colonials making real contact with the ball today. Obviously is putting 10 runs on the board. And 8 hits. Just a half swing right there. Looks like a blooper to right field, but we'll get down. As that'll end up getting Jesse Jakonski to third base, and it went up as just a single for Radzwilka. Bring up center fielder Richie Werner. Players in the corners. He's got a chance to bring home the Colonials' 11th run of the game to make a 10-run spread for the Colonials, making a very safe cushion for the next 4 innings of the game. 2 outs so far for the Colonials. Checks the runners. The pitch. First pitch strike to Werner. Both runners in the corners take their leads. Gio sets. The payoff pitch. And we'll get away from the catcher as it's a play at the plate, and he's safe as he steals home successfully. Jesse Jakonski making it 11-1 Colonials right now. Radzwilka at that same time taking second base as well. Bring up shortstop Jesse Jakonski. Sorry, Joe Jakonski. Another wild pitch. 1-0 count. Oh, I'm sorry. This is still Richie Warner. 2-1 count to Richie. Radzwilka will also advance in the wild pitch. Bring him to third base. Just one base knock away from bringing him home, making it 12-1 Colonials. Richie setting another hack to second base. Should be a routine play out there. And it will be. I'll retire the side. Richie's ground ball. Gio will face 5 batters this inning. Set 3 down pretty easily. Only putting 2 runs on the board for the Colonials off of a few wild pitches, but increasing that cushion they have going to the next 4 innings, as we are already technically halfway through play. Unless the Trojans can make a comeback between 4 innings, between the 4th and the 8th. Ben Massey working on a 6 strikeout, 4 inning game so far, and then a 1 hit and 1 run. For the Trojans' play so far, only one hit to show and 1 home run off the bat of Joe Hornig, right fielder for the Trojans. Keeping them alive in this game, somewhat. 11-1 Colonials. Due up for the Trojans is first baseman Eddie Fortescue, followed by left fielder Brian Menhart and center fielder Andrew Booth. Eddie Fortescue making his way to the plate, getting ready for his first at-bat of the second half of this ball game, top of the 5th inning. My mistake, taking Fortescue's spot. It looks like Dylan Malton, this season batting a 200. Macio's deliver to Malton. Another foul ball, making a 2-2 count. And Masio will strike him out. He got him looking. His 7th strikeout of the game. That strikeout will bring up number 19, Bjordeman. His first at bat of the game. Fouling off his first pitch, making a low 1 count. Oh, 2 count to Bjordeman. Taking ball 1 high. And that's a high pop-up. Should be routine out there and right under second base. Shortstop Joe Jakonski will put that one away for out number 2 for the Trojans. That will bring up center fielder Andrew Booth. Taking first pitch ball from Masio. And a sharp ground ball to second base, fielded by Nunez. Right to Brett Bonger for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Trojans. Still continue the drought, the hitting drought. Only 1 so far in the game so far. In the middle of the 5th inning. And it looks like after that half inning, using the 10-run rule, the Colonials will end early, only through middle of 5 innings, and we'll sit down the Trojans 11-1 through today's ball game. Cutting Wiss's game today short. If I had to credit anyone for today's ball game, it had to be Ben Masio. Sitting down 7 of the batters he's seen today. Only laying up 1 hit and 1 run off 1 hit by Joe Horning for Wiss. Sending 1 to right field. But I must say, for the Colonial season, this is a great outing and a great look for their season as they improve to 6-5 in the season. Wissahickon will go down to 4-7 on a 3-game losing streak, and PW will snap that 2-game losing streak by the wayside, and we'll go to a short break until the next ball game, off a 11-1 win. For the game today, each batter for the Colonials came out to bat at least 3 times, getting on base most of the time, either 2 out of 3 on average. Once again, Joe Jakonski and Ben Masio, the hit leaders for today's game. Given the nod, if I had to choose one player out of today's performance, Ben Masio really on both sides, defensively and offensively, really showed performance in striking out 7 players by the wayside and getting on base 3 out of 3 times up to bat. Driving in 5 RBIs on 2 hits and 1 home run. Really an outstanding performance by him, and much compliment to him. And today's final is 11-1. Colonials take the win in a demanding Conference League game. A big win for them as they look further into the season, improving to 6-5. Wissahickon to 4-7. The game ending early today through the middle of the 5th inning. Then again, Colonials taking the lead and winning the game today, 11-1. We thank you for joining us on CITV. Hope to see you real soon this Thursday, women's lacrosse, right here at PW, as they take on Upper Dublin. Thank you for joining us in today's broadcast with PW Baseball. Colonials again taking a 11-1 win today from Wiss. We thank you for joining us and have a good one.